Hey, I'm walking on my way to work and walking on the railroad tracks. Don't tell anybody. But I just want to talk about something that I don't know if a lot of people are aware of or whatever, but it's to help all my girlfriends and my guy friends and whatever else. But there's this thing called toxic mother syndrome. And basically, it affects both men and women who were like mentally abused or neglected or abandoned or had like a narcissistic, jealous mother. And I'm going to just talk about men because all my girlfriends are, you know, whatever. So if you want to help somebody, help them heal their childhood traumas. A lot of it stems from the narcissistic mothers. And what it is like, what they do is basically men that have issues with their mothers grow up to, whether they know it or not, take their aggravations out on other women and become basically abusive or controlling or players or sex addicts of some sort or another. And they do all the stuff that all us women are constantly complaining about, blah, blah, blah. And just for an example, these men grow up trying to validate themselves to their mother then and put their mother on a pedestal because they want their approval as adults, and all the while mistreating the women that really care about them in their lives. And like, I've dealt with it with several exes and different various forms of whatever, neglect, abuse, everything, like denial of whatever going on, etc., etc. And basically, it's the mother wound. And then these women are also very jealous and spiteful, greedy, and selfish. And they teach the men that women are bad because they themselves treat other women poorly in their lives as adults with their children present and onward, upward into adulthood. And it's just a noxious cycle. For women with mothers who were this way, toxic as children, who were like jealous of you or always like nitpicking or, you know, over like controlling and neglectful with their emotions and constantly you're never good enough, or, you know, putting your child against you when you're an adult, all that good stuff. It leads to a lot of emotional trauma for women too. So I just wanted to say that. And if you're a man that, you know, you're dealing with child wounds and, you know, you're still putting your toxic mother on a pedestal because you're trying to validate yourself, it's really not healthy. And as much as you try to heal and keep these women in your life, you're just, you know, just perpetuating the hamster wheel. And because these women then condone their son's bad behaviors, or they say which women they're allowed to date, which women aren't good enough, blah, 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 which woman the mother likes for their son, and they deny their son true happiness. You know, I have a cousin that literally has been single. He's had one girlfriend his whole life, and blah, blah. My ex was literally abused by every man in his mother's life, and he continues to put her on a pedestal and treat other women, you know, poorly, etc., etc. And it's just like an anger issue. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. There's mallard ducks in there. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see them, but in the sunshine, it's so warm today. Anyways, I was just thinking about that because I've been, you know, it's a common issue, blah, blah. Anyways, that's enough of my rant. And I just wanted to tell you all that. And I love you. I'm on my way to work. And I just decided to take this little shortcut on the railroad tracks. When I grew up, there was railroad tracks behind my house. And we were always like playing around the railroad tracks, riding our bikes and taking walks, and just took me down memory lane. And I was just thinking about a message that you could hopefully all use. Just look up toxic mother syndrome and see how it applies in your life. A lot of people think women have daddy issues, when in fact it's a lot of mother issues. And the toxic, jealous, narcissist mother, female archetype continues and perpetuates the hamster wheel of toxic behaviors in adult relationships. And until you heal that mother wound, it's just going to continue. Anyways, it's my 2 cents, whether you wanted to hear it or not. And I love you. Have a great day. Mwah.